Hello, how's it going? Hey Ral, welcome in. We're back with some more Satisfactory today. And I think it is time for us to get into some plastic and rubber production today. So it is going to be oil processing time. Now, we did go ahead and check out where we could find crude oil, and some things have changed since then. I have been exploring a lot on this world. So you can see the map used to be like this much, and now it is a lot more open. I've just been going around collecting stuff and like finding places where I can get new things, and just putting markers on each of them. So we have a few hard drives over here. Some of them are accessible, some are not. I think this one is accessible, but it needs 200 megawatts of power, so we can't just do that yet. This one needs AI limiters. We might be able to do that. Yeah, there's uranium nodes in some of the caves over here. I haven't got any. I've just like marked the location where I was facing some radiation. I saw one uranium node in a cave over here, so I've just marked that. One thing I did do is I got the quartz from this area because I got super addicted to this game over the weekend. So even after streaming, I continued, like after I stopped the stream, I got something to eat, and then a few hours later I was back on the game. I couldn't stop playing. So what I did was, if you look up there, that is a platform that goes all the way till the coal node, to the quartz node. I'm just gonna climb up so we can get a better view. And it brings the quartz all the way from the miners, from the nodes over there to this location. And then we're producing silica and we're producing quartz crystal oscillators. Oh no, not crystal oscillators, just crystals, I guess. So there you go. That is one of the biggest platforms I've built so far. It goes just like, it keeps on going and it goes till there. You get the quartz comes down here and it goes into those constructors over there. No, I can't fly just yet. Maybe I could zipline down? No, I'm not sure I can. I think I'm just going to climb down. Okay, there we go. So the quartz comes down here and it goes into these constructors. Now these make quartz crystals, and these constructors over here make silica, and these things are just stored in storage containers. So we have some industrial storage units. Looks like they are all full, which is a good sign. Yep, looks like all of them are full. I'm not sure there's teleportation in this game. I'm not actually sure about that. So we have quartz basically done. Around 9 more streams in, you'll be at 25k. Nice. We also unlocked asphalt. So this is a new texture that we have available to us. It still uses concrete, so it's not a big deal. And I went ahead and cleaned up some of the ramps. So as you can see, the ramps now look a little bit neater. And I think that's about it, right? Oh yeah, I did one more thing. I found a hard drive and it was completely operational, so I was able to push it open immediately. And what I found was a alternate recipe for screws. So normally if you want to make screws, you need to get iron ore, turn it into iron ingots, turn those into iron rods, and then turn them into screws. Well, now I've got an alternate recipe, which is 5 iron ingots makes 20 screws directly. So we don't need the iron rod recipe anymore. So this has basically made my factory much smaller, in a much smaller footprint, but it is much more effective. So if you remember, this used to be smelters, constructors, and more constructors over there. So those constructors are now gone. And then this makes screws directly, which go over here. Now the reason why I had to do this was because my tier 3 belts cannot handle more than 270 items. And each of these belts do 240 items per minute. So I'm going to need to get tier 4 belts before I can switch this up a little bit. But for now, look at that. This is complete. This one is slowly gaining items. This one is slowly gaining items, and so is this one. Seems like Satisfactory is going to scratch your brain. It is pretty awesome, isn't it? And one thing I've done over here is I've made some smart splitters. So what happens over here is the screws go in here. They go to the front first. So the front has the priority, right? And then any overflow goes to the left. And then the overflow goes into these awesome sinks. So I'm not wasting all of my screws. I'm putting the maximum amount over here that I need, and then the rest of them go over here. So we are constantly getting some more coupons, which is awesome. Your kid with no money? That's fine. You can... I don't know if you can pirate the game, to be honest. I feel like it's pretty worth it though. Maybe you could get a... Maybe you could mow a couple of lawns and get some money. Oh. Oh boy. And this has changed as well. I completely forgot that I changed this. So if you remember, we had our steel factory over here. So the coal comes from there. And then we had like some a few steel foundries over here, and then we had a few constructors. Depends don't like when you spend money on a game. Well, if you earn it yourself, it's your money. So we've got some minor Mark 2s. This used to be minor Mark 1s, but now that we have the Mark 2s available, we can actually go ahead and do this. And I've got 8 smelters over here smelting iron into ingots. And then they go to these foundries. So these foundries take the iron and coal and turn them into steel. This is an alternate recipe as well. Normally you would need 1 iron ore and 1 coal, but this is an alternate recipe which produces a lot more steel. So we have 6 foundries over here. They're all making steel, and then the steel goes across to these constructors right here. And I've cleaned this up a little bit so it looks a little decent. And these constructors are making steel pipes. And then these 3 constructors over here are making steel beams. I think that's about it. Yeah, so we're getting plenty of steel beams. Once this is full, this will start filling up. And then for the steel pipes, I believe we only have 1 of these. And this is currently full. I might need to set up a splitter for this. To make sure that we get another storage container. You'll be back in 20 to 30 minutes. Gotta clean the house. No worries, no worries. Go clean. I'll be here. I am going to go towards the oil and start seeing if I can produce some crude oil. Now we have 3 locations of crude oil, but I think this one is the best one. I'm fairly certain, but I might need to check. I don't think I've been to this one yet because the map is still black. I've been to this one for sure, and I've been to this one. Now this is a bit of a dangerous area, so I might actually stay away from this for now. So we'll go over here. This is a mushroom area, so we should be able to go here and set some stuff up. Now before we go here, we do need to make sure that we get power over there. So I'm going to need to get some power lines in place. So let's get started with that. Oh. Right, so where am I heading? I am heading to the east. I did find a couple of SAM ore nodes as well. Unfortunately, SAM ore is pretty useless right now, so I've just marked it in case we need it in the future. But for now, it does literally nothing. Right, so let's head this way. I think I should be going in this direction. There we go, crude oil. We need to be heading in that direction. Our coal generators are still going strong. We're generating 3000 megawatts of power, so that is awesome. That's going to keep us going for a long time because we're barely at half the usage. So it should last us for a fairly long time. God, I love this game. This is slowly becoming one of my favorite games that I've ever played. Alright, let's just... Oh, right. I completely forgot what I just said that I need to do. And that is, I need to extend my power to the crude oil. Otherwise, we're gonna face some difficulties. Okay, autosave complete. So let's get a power line going from here. And I'm gonna place it as far as possible. I'm just gonna keep it going until I reach crude oil. This should hopefully not take too long. Okay, I'm hoping that I don't run out of cables before I reach. I also picked up a few Mercer spheres and summer sloops, or summer slops, summer sloop I think, while I was exploring. And I deleted them because there's literally no use for them, so it was just a waste of space in my inventory. So I deleted them. Okay, I'm gonna stay on the inside path because this will allow me to zipline a little bit effectively. If I stay on the outside, there's always a chance of falling into the void. So I feel like this is a better option. Okay, I think I'm gonna go this way. Is that gonna hit the thing in the middle? Let's see. Nope. Okay, doesn't look like it is. Perfect. Alright, let's continue. I was considering building a platform at first, but I decided that having a platform doesn't make much sense because it's going to be a lot of winding roads if I need to make a platform, and that is pretty difficult to do. As far as I know, there's no roadblocks or anything in Satisfactory, so I'm pretty certain I wouldn't be able to do that. Right, let's head down here. This is way too long. That should work. And we just have to cross the pond over there, so I think we're better off going from this side. So let's try this out over here. Hey, Imran. Oh, floor is too steep. Floor is too steep. Wire is too long. Okay. That should do. And now we just go around the edge of this thing. Hey, Bean. Bean has spawned in. Alright, so where's the crude oil? I remember it being somewhere around here. I'm not sure where it is actually. Isn't it supposed to be somewhere over here? Ah, there it is. Yes, that is the crude oil, I believe. Alright, so I'm gonna set this up let's say over here. This is going to be my power line. Is it connected? It's still connected, so that's good. And now if we take a look over here, this is crude oil normal. We have, I'm pretty sure there's more crude oil somewhere over here. It's not just one, there was multiple of these. Yeah, there we go. So we have another crude oil normal over here. And we have a pure deposit over here. So that's 3 deposits. As far as I know, there should be 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey DK, the 6. Okay, there's one over there. So that's 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. And where's the rest? No worries about the caps. I can see 4. I can't see 6. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, there we go. There's 5 and 6. They're a little bit further up over there. Let's go check where they are. Inside the cave. Right. I probably didn't explore those caves too much. So maybe I didn't see them. Yep, there they are. So there's a pure node over here, and there is another pure node over here. Perfect. So 6 nodes. Now I think it is time for the first thing to do is going to be set up some foundations over here. And let's go ahead and connect all of these up together. So I'm gonna go for foundations. I think we want to go for 2 meters, unless that might not be good enough. Hey Mr. Nurse, how's it going? Okay, I'm not sure if the oil refinery is going to be able to get on this, so let's just place these down and check. Now what do I need for the oil refinery? I'm pretty sure I must have missed something. Not refinery, sorry. I need to get the oil extractor, right? So that's going to need 20 encased industrial beams. Now we can place it on the 2-meter foundation, so that's good. Let's see, can I craft 20 encased industrial beams? That would be nice if I could craft them. I can craft 74. Oh, this would be a little bit problematic. Alright, so rather than doing that right now, let's just go ahead and connect everything up. Just figuring out the problems that nobody else can figure out. As is life, I guess. I'm just getting rid of these so that they don't get in the way. There we go. That should do it. Get rid of all of that and that and that. And let's go ahead and connect these two up together. Now the best way to do this, I've picked up a little bit of a trick and I'm hoping that I can use it. So here's something that I was watching on a video. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but it would be nice if it did. So it was something like this. So you put down a catwalk and then you do, no, that's not it. How do you, come on, isn't it supposed to, maybe I need to get rid of that. Why is it snapping over here? That's not what I saw. I'm gonna try this again. Pretty sure it was something like this. Why is it snapping to the sides? I've never had this happen. Okay, never mind. Doesn't seem to be working. So there was a way to curve your paths by using the catwalk crossing, but for some reason it doesn't seem to want to work. Why is it building, like, why is it connecting to these things instead? It should be connecting to this, to the front, but it doesn't want to. Does anyone know why that could be? No, that's not it. Something is definitely not right. Okay, anyway. If that's not gonna work, then try another build mode. Hey, Quinn. Try another build mode. Okay. Nope. Default doesn't seem to work. Zoop doesn't seem to work either. So from what I'd seen in the video, when you press control, you should be able to just do this, as you can see. Oh, maybe I can just do this. Oh, that might work. I think this is it. So basically what you're supposed to do is put the catwalks down like this, then you get your what do you call this thing? Your foundation, and you place it somehow like this. And then it should, if you place them correctly, this should be in line. So I haven't placed it correctly. It's really difficult to, oh, I think I have to do it on the inside. Hang on. Let's try this again. So this needs to be done on the inside. So let's get rid of this. I really want to learn this because this is going to be really useful in the future to make curving roads. Okay, let's try this. So as far as I remember, it was... Come on, place it over there. Is that right? No, that's not right. Come on, which way was it? Remember! Why can't I remember? Oh, I think I got it. Check this out. Look at that. That is what it was. Look. So if I change this to asphalt, it looks like a road. There we go. That's what I wanted. Haha. That looks awesome, doesn't it? That looks amazing. Now the only thing is I need to do it on this side, so it needs to be a half on this. So let's go ahead and place this. Where's my catwalk crossing? It needs to be over here, and then we go this way, and that should work. I love this trick. Hey, come on. Okay, and then over here we need to change this, so it needs to go this way, I think. Oh, thanks for the follow, Quinn. Okay, I hope this reaches perfectly. I'm not sure if it will, but let's hope. Let's hope for the best. I'm still learning this, so... You're giving the PC to... To what? I don't know what that means. Okay, I think this is correct. Okay, so we got till here. That is correct. Now the rest of this is wrong because we need to make sure that this is always on the inside of the catwalk. So this stuff that I've built over here, it needs to be on this side so that we can continue the pathway. Now, can I extend my crossways like this? I can. And is that going to help? So if I attach one of these over here, are you going to... Nope, that doesn't line up. Alright. Let's try this again. Also, I figured out a new trick about dismantling items. If you hold your mouse thumb button while you dismantle items, then it'll only select the items that you have selected. So, for example, the catwalk over here, while I was mass dismantling, I had the thumb mouse button held, so even though I hovered over this, over the concrete, it didn't select the concrete. So, a neat little trick. Come on. Okay, I just need to make sure that the foundations line up correctly over here. So let's go ahead and check. We need to make sure that this lines up. So is it lining up? Nope. I think this should line up though. Hoping. Also, why is that a little bit lower? I guess it's 2 meters lower than this. Maybe. Oh, come on. Alright, are you looking good? You look like you're looking pretty good. There's a little bit of clipping going on, but I think that's okay. We can get rid of that. Now the main problem is going to be that this does not match up over here. Why do you not match up? Right, so as you can see over here, we've got a pretty nice curve going. Now the main question is, am I going to be able to put down an oil extractor over here? So oil extractor, looks like I can snap it to this thing, so that's awesome. Let's go back home and let's go get some encased industrial beams. Probably should have checked the recipe before I came here, but hindsight's 2020. I had a thought. I did unlock something earlier on Sunday, and I want to see, can I actually use that? Can I make an explorer? So that uses any fuel type. It needs 5 crystal oscillators, 5 heavy modular frames, 5 engines. Is that engines? No, that's motors. 5 motors and 15 steel pipes. So I might be able to make this. I might be able to make that. Let's keep that in mind. Someone remind me that I need to make that. Oh, bean! Oh my god. Oh, buddy. I got some real hang time in there. Ah, man. When you have a recipe in the build menu, you see a plus on top. You can click the amount of times to have the recipe posted. Oh, nice. That actually helps out quite a bit. So, there we go. So that makes a to-do list, does it? So I need to make 2 oil extract. No, actually I need to make 6 oil extractors. Oh, that's really helpful. Thanks, Rin. So it's kind of like a bookmark. Okay, I need to do something about the clipping on those power poles. Hey Celestial, you goofed up? What happened? You tore down your coal plant to expand it from 8 to 32 and you burnt out hardcore from pipes? Those ratios are so annoying. They are a little bit. They are a little bit. Have you seen my coal setup? If you haven't, I can show you if you want. The one in the valley with the big like lake. Do you want to see how I've done it? Or have you seen it already? You might have. I think you watched me build it. I have changed it quite a bit. And I changed it offline, so if you didn't see the stream after that, then you probably missed it. Anyway, for anyone who hasn't seen it, let's just go and check it. When you see the latest version, maybe you'll figure out if you've seen it before or not. So when you had seen me building it, was it the one where the 32 coal generators were in a straight line? All 32 of them? Because that has been replaced. You burnt out on Satisfactory and now you want to play Factory or DSP. Hey, that can happen, dude. You don't think they were? Alright, let's just go check and you let me know if you've seen it. So this is the current setup that we have. You have? Okay, perfect. So I found that this was a pretty easy way to get the water extractors in place. It looks kind of different. Yeah, earlier we used to have all 32 in a straight line over here. But now I've separated them into 4 banks of 8 generators. And then the water extractors are going from there and coming into a load balanced system. So it looks a lot more symmetrical now. And this way the pipes always keep the coal generators full. So we have 3 extractors. One of them brings water into these 4. The other one over here brings the water into the first 4. And the one in the middle is used to split water into those 2 pipes. One side has to be mirrored. Oh, I actually like it this way. I actually like that it's not mirrored, because it feels more factory-like. You tend to set the jennies in rows facing each other. I like them this way, so that all of them are facing one particular side. But that's just my personal preference. You also have way more. I don't think I can use any more over here, to be honest. Like, I'm maxing out the amount of coal that I have from there. With the tier 2 miners. Maybe once I get Mark 3 miners, I might need to add a few more. But at that point, why not just do oil power, right? At that point, oil power might be a better option. Is oil power cleaner for the environment? Probably. Probably. There's 4 coal nodes there, 2 of them are good ones. I'm pretty sure all 4 of them are good, right? I'm getting 480 coal from them. Screw the environment. 2 of them are weak at base. Alright, it's been a while since I set it up, so I'll take your word for it. Okay, we need to make some stuff, right? So let's go ahead and make 5 crystal oscillators first. Now, what do you need for the crystal oscillators? You need a ton of quartz crystals. Okay, I should have everything else. Let's go ahead and get the quartz crystals. You recently fiddled with it, you're not even using one of them yet, as you need to blow up the rock on it first. Oh yeah, you would need a Nobelisk for that. Can't decide what to play, you wouldn't mind continuing Satisfactory, but you also want to play Satisfactory, Factorio and DSP. I think you should try all of them. Like, just start the one which you feel like playing the most. And then if you don't feel like it, switch to another game. That should do. I'm going to need a ton more cables. Let's go ahead and get some cables. Alright, cables have been acquired. The next thing we need are some motors, so let's just go for the motors. I found this a pretty easy way to get up on this platform rather than running up. We got some motors now. We need encased industrial beams 120 and heavy modular frames. Heavy modular frames. How do you make these again? So you can make them in a manufacturer or in a craft bench. So you need 5 modular frames, 15 steel pipes, 5 encased industrial beams, and 100 screws. Okay, so I need 500 screws. 500 screws. Let's go get the modular frames first. Where's my modular frames at? I think you're over here, right? Yep, there you go. We got the modular frames. I needed how many of them per heavy? 5, right? So 50 should be enough. Then we need some steel pipes. Honestly, for steel pipes, I'm just gonna go straight to the source and grab them from there. Oh boy. Oh, I almost messed up. Okay, now how many did I need of these? 15, right? So 15 5s are 75. I actually had them in my inventory. Okay, anyway, we'll get 200 more. Then what else did we need? We need encased industrial beams, which means more steel beams. So we need to get a lot of steel beams. We need 120 plus 25. So 145 times 4. 145, 150 times 4, 600. So we need like over 600. And my inventory's full. How do I fix this? I know. Let's craft some stuff. Not enough space in the inventory. Right. Let's make some space. That should get us going. My factory looks sleek. Thank you. I spent a lot of time on it. On Sunday. I spent a lot of time fixing it up, making it look good. It was mostly just destroying and reconstructing most of the stuff. So my steel production and my screw production, I've completely revamped it. So it looks a little bit better. This used to be basically non-existent, all of the stuff that's in here for my steel production. I had, if I remember correctly, I had 3 constructors and 3 foundries and 3 smelters. And now I have 8 smelters and 9 constructors and 6 foundries. Because I unlocked an alternate recipe for steel. So I don't need to use iron ore and coal ore anymore. So I can just use 2 iron ingots and 2 coal to make 3 steel ingots, which is much faster, much better production rates. Alright, so I need, this is going to give me 124, right? I need 125 beams. So hopefully this works a little bit faster. I should probably set up an assembler for this. Now the problem with that is that I would need concrete for this. So if I wanted to make this, I would need to figure out a way to get concrete into an assembler along with the steel beams. Now there's a concrete node somewhere nearby over here. Sounds like I started out like you. Do you mean like location wise, or what do you mean? Alright, I just want to quickly check. Where is that limestone node? It was somewhere over here. Oh, steel wise. So there's a limestone node over here. Now I'm not sure, is this a normal one? Is this a impure? That is really bad, because that's gonna give us 60 with a Mark II, I believe. But I could take the limestone from there, turn it into concrete, get steel from here, and put an assembler setup over here, and make encased industrial beams. That could be something I do, because we are going to need more of these in the future, like a lot more. What do you guys reckon? Should I do that? Might as well set it up, right? So that we don't need to worry about making it in the future. I think so. Like, this is a waste of time. If I was getting those resources produced automatically, that would be perfect. Automating them sooner than later is a plus. Yeah, I completely agree. It's really unfortunate that the limestone node is impure though. I would have preferred at least a normal. At least. Alright, let's grab some more steel and finish this off. 200 more should be enough. Alright, so we got 125 of these encased industrial beams. I'm also going to make some of these proteins so that I can put them down into DNA capsules, and that gives us a little bit more inventory space. Because one thing that you always need to manage over here is your inventory. Just like Minecraft. Now I need to get some screws as well, so let's go ahead and do that. Thankfully my screw factory is in much better shape than it used to be. Come on, catch it. There we go. 500 screws. That should be enough, right? I believe so. Look at the amount of screws I'm getting in though. That looks awesome, doesn't it? Encased industrial beams, they are for belts at the very least, and lots of recipe use it. Yeah, I had a feeling. Because the way steel beams are being used for Mark III belts, I had a feeling that industrial belts would, encased industrial beams would be used. So let's actually go ahead and get the limestone from this. Okay. Which recipe do I use for the screws? I found an alternate recipe, Amazon, which is 5 iron ingots equals 20 screws. So I don't need to do the iron rod recipe anymore, which is amazing. Yep, ingot 1. Okay, didn't mean to do that many. Right, now are we going to be able to put the miner on top over here? Looks like we are. I'm just missing one portable miner, so let's go ahead and get that. I don't know if you guys noticed, but oh, I forgot something. Where's my other portable miner? Did I not pick it up? I didn't pick it up. Oh no. I need to go back and pick it up. Alright, let's get a portable miner. Alright, so I'm gonna chuck this miner down over here. And I'm gonna quickly go pick up the other one because I completely forgot about it. Hope you get steel screws. One constructor gives you 260 screws per minute for 5 steel beams. I think I have that recipe. Is it 1 steel ingot equals 52 screws? I believe I have that recipe. But currently I'm not producing enough steel to justify using that recipe. That's why I have 2 iron nodes which are otherwise going to go useless. So rather than doing that, where did I put down my miner? Wasn't it somewhere over here? I'm pretty sure it was somewhere over here. Have I messed up? I may have messed up. Was it over here? Oh man. I've completely forgotten where I put that miner down. Alright, let's go ahead and make another one. No big deal. It's not very expensive. It's just frustrating that I've forgotten. Dropped it at the steel. Ah, right. Let's go check. Bean, get off my conveyor belt. How many times do I need to tell this guy? Seriously. There you are, little dumpcoff. Alright, anyway, we have an extra one now. Bean is so rude. I know, right? Always standing on top of my conveyor lines. What's that about? Where is my miner mark 2? So I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I've changed the color of the way you place these like holograms for the miner. So the reason I did this is because when you have it at the default blue color, you can't really see the inputs and outputs when you're cycling through this. But when you change the color, it becomes a little easier. And I think it looks much better. Hey, tea time! How's it going? We've just taken a little bit of a detour between liberating the oil, because we need to set up some encased industrial beam production. But we will get back to liberating the oil soon. It's time to fulfill the dreams of the Americans. America! America! Heck yeah! Okay, so we got our limestone coming in from here. Now it needs to go into constructors because we don't need to turn this into... We don't need any ore from this or anything, no smelting. Mom said you seem to be a very Americanized European. Fair enough. I guess it's the internet, right, that makes us like this. Okay, I might need to open this up a little bit, so let's go ahead and get rid of these railings. Who dat? Emron? No wandering traders, please. Okay, should that be enough? I think that should be enough. Now I will need to figure out a way to get the steel from there to here, but that might... I might be able to put a splitter on top of this, right? I might be able to. Let's see. Probably the internet. Yeah, I feel it's usually the internet. The internet has like brought so many cultures together. Alright, I need to get some constructors in place. Now this is doing 60, right? So 60 limestone per minute. How much concrete can we do per minute? It is 45. 45. Now I could do a overclock, or I could do an underclock. So I could do 10 per minute. So that's going to take 30 limestone. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's get rid of this. I'll get 2 constructors in place. Constructor, please. So inputs are going to be from this side. Outputs are going to be on the other side. Let's just paste the settings. Now that should be 30 limestone per minute. I'll give this 50 and give this 50 to start off. And then I need to do a splitter belt over here. So I'm going to need a splitter. And the input is going to be like this. Come on, line up. Oh, maybe I should do a load balance one over here. If I only have 2 constructors, maybe I can do a load balance rather than a proper like manifold system. Yeah, this should work. This should work. Now, can I push this one more in front? I can. It is clipping though. Do we care that it's clipping? I don't think so. As long as we get a 90-degree bends, that's all that matters to me. I don't care about clipping that much now. Okay, now this needs to come from here. Alright, perfect. So that should start going in. Is it... Oh, it's not going to go in because this has no power, right? So let's get power then. Okay, that should work. We'll start producing some concrete. Now I'm not going to put any buffer on this, on the concrete. It's just going to be as it is, because we don't really need a buffer for that. And then I need to figure out a way to get the steel from here, from the steel beams from here, and I need to pull them all the way over there. Now, can I put a splitter directly on this? That is the question. I guess not. I thought that you could put a splitter directly on a conveyor lift. Was I wrong? I'm probably wrong. This could be a bit of an issue. You can? It's not letting me. How do I do that? Because it's saying invalid aim location. Is there like a specific thing I need to do to make that happen? Need an open spot. Not sure how that works, to be honest. Should I break this thing and make the splitter first? Yeah, it's connected to the storage. So does so you can't put it if it's directly connected. There has to be like a conveyor in between. A conveyor belt. I could replace this. Like, that's not a problem. I could replace the whole thing. Also, I dropped something, right? Did I pick up the DNA? I think I did. Yeah. So I might just get rid of this lift. Have a splitter over here. And then put the lift back. Although that could be a bit of a problem again, because I would need to get rid of this conveyor as well. No need for conveyor in between, but there's no open slot since it's a direct connection. Now I can't put a splitter in on this either, on the belt. So I think my only option is to get rid of this setup. Have a splitter on this, on the container, and then have a vertical conveyor come out this way and another one come out this way. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. All right, I'm gonna need some foundations. Come on. Why is it not building? Okay, that should do. That's 4 meters. So I need to get a splitter. This is going to take an input from there. And that should work, right? So that splitter is going to take the output from the industrial storage container. Like that. And then we're going to take... where's my metal line? Oh boy. I messed that up. Yeah. Oh my god. How do I get back up there? Oh, also, I should probably pick up my miner. Come on. That was perfectly in position. You should have been able to attach. Okay, that I messed up. You know, the easiest thing would be to build a ladder, but now I've committed to this, so I'm not going to change my convictions. I will do it. There we go. So, I need to make sure that this is coming to the end like this. And let's get a conveyor belt from there. Okay, I think that's perfect. There we go. So that just needs to be a conveyor belt Mark 3 so that it's a little bit faster. And we now have an extra connection for our steel. I did not think I'd take damage over there. Now the only problem is, how do I get it from here? Can I just push a belt out like this? I guess I can. Okay, so that's going to be a perfect, what do you call this thing? Perfect height. Okay, let's go ahead and put down the assembler first. So the assembler is going to go somewhere over here. Now this needs to take 2 inputs. So let's get the inputs in a place where we can actually see how this works. I think we can put the inputs like this, right? So we're going to get the concrete from here. It's going to go in here. And then the steel is going to come from the other way. Where's the leaves that I just picked up? I could have sworn I just picked up leaves. Chad, do you see any leaves in my inventory? Because I sure don't. What's going on? I did pick up leaves right now, didn't I? Why do I not see them in my inventory? Am I tripping? What's going on? No, I don't understand. Alright, let's get a merger in place. Now this is going to be outputting from this side. And since I did a load balance system on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing over here. So that's going to get me concrete at a really high rate. And because this is over here, what I could do is get the assembler a little bit further behind. So let's do something like this. Then 1 and 2. And that should be a perfect 90 degrees if I'm correct. Nope, I am wrong. Good job, Deadshot. Good job. Now is it a perfect 90? Yes, it is. Alright, awesome. So our concrete situation is pretty much complete. Now we just need to get encased industrial beams and steel beams. So this is going to take 30 concrete per minute, and we are currently making 20 per minute. So it's not going to be at full efficiency, but meh, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need this to be at full efficiency, do we? Alright, so in order to get the steel now, I think I'm going to have to remove this industrial railing, expand our platform by a little bit. Bean! Oh my god, I swear to god, man. You did that on purpose, didn't you? You did it on purpose. Bean loves antagonizing me, doesn't he? Okay, how do I have extra items in here? Well, chat, didn't I have a free slot? How do I have extra items in here? Oh, because I broke the railing. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I messed up. No. Okay. Let's try that again. So the middle point is over here. We go 2 over here. And there we go. So that should be a steel production complete. A steel line complete. And I just need to get power to this thing. So let's get a power pole upgraded. And get power to this line over here. And that is that. So encased beam production should now start. It's going to take a while. But we will be making 6 encased industrial beams per minute. And I think that's pretty decent. Alright. Now you're going to be dropped once again. Just so that I can pick up... Why can't I pick up the leaves? Yeah, there we go. Just want to make sure that there's no leaves in between my platform. That's all. Don't like having leaves there. Right, bye-bye. Oh. There's more leaves. Now I can't pick up these, can I? That's just grass. Just leave them be. There does seem to be a leaf bug where it takes a few tries sometimes. Yeah, looks like I had that just now. It did take a few tries. Now this is going to slowly run out of concrete because I think we are going to be processing this faster than this can make it. But I think that's okay, right? I think that's perfectly fine. As long as we are passively producing it, I don't see a reason why we need to increase that. So let's go ahead and put this in place. That's gonna start getting us encased industrial beams. Alrighty. Hi Hermit. How you doing? Okay, now what were we looking at making before? We were looking at making some more encased industrial beams because we need 125 of them. So there we go, 125. Just finished work. What a day, long day. I had a pretty long day myself. There was a lot of meetings and stuff. So I'm really glad to be back home and playing some Minecraft. Minecraft? Satisfactory is what I mean. I still got Minecraft on my mind. Straight into more chores. Man, I can't believe how much work you have to do, Hermit. I wish you well in your chores and hope they finish as quick as possible. Any game I enjoy is good. I am quite enjoying this one, that is for sure. Now can I make a... What's it called? Is it not a rover? Or do I make that in the equipment workshop? Alright chat, how do you make the rover again? Or is it called something else? Oh right, it's a buildable, right? So you can make it in the transport. Explorer, that's what it is. There we go. Oh, there, we have no fuel. Just laundry, sweeping, dishes, feeding, everything, changing sheets, it takes so much time. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. You have a strength that very few people do, Hermit. Very few. Okay, what else did we need to make? We need 20 more encased industrial beams and we should be able to make 6 oil extractors. So 20 more of those beams. Do we have them already? We have 10. I guess I'll make 10 of them myself then. Alright, last few. This should be fine. I also need to go and stock up on my concrete because I am running low. Don't always feel that way and sure don't feel appreciated. Okay, I appreciate you. You must know that. It needs to be said. Falling asleep here. Wow, Amaron. Are you saying that I'm making you sleepy? Is that what he's saying? Alright, now this thing uses any type of fuel, right? So can we put coal in here? Does that work? If I put coal in here? Or if I put biofuel in here? You're falling asleep yesterday. Yesterday's stream was a little bit touch and go, wasn't it? Because we were pretty much at the end of the pack. So there wasn't a lot of like progress to be made. It was pretty much just the final crafts. Alright, quick tell me someone. Can I put biofuel in here or not? Slept for like 4 hours and could stand the early spring warmth. Fair enough. Come on, tell me quick. I must know. Relevant items, biofuel. Oh, right, I didn't even check the relevant items. Okay, you're not supposed to swing at the wires. You're supposed to zip line onto them. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly put away some of those cables because I think I took a little bit extra. Love that little zipline thingy. I love it too. It is amazing. Oh my god, I don't have any space for the cables. I forgot how fast this reduces the cables. Alright, that's gonna have to go into our extra storage chest over here. Our extra storage buffer. So those can go. Those can go. Do I have anything else extra? I should put away my crystal. But maybe I need that for something in the future. So we'll keep that. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our rover back in place. Where is my rover? Explorer it's called. And I'm going to give this... How do I... Oh, E to open workbench at the back. So we're going to give it some fuel. We're going to get some extra fuel as well. Like lining up extractors with a grid. Lining up stuff feels a bit irritating on Satisfactory. Yeah, I think the snapping of the grids is like the biggest thing you need to do for that. Alright, let's drive the Explorer. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Can this thing jump? I don't think it can jump, can it? Also, we get the fuel back. Okay. Okay, I need to get down there. That little bit took 4 biofuel. Yeah, it's not the most efficient thing, is it? Come on, land on your wheels. Okay, there's no way I should have taken damage. Doggo! Oh, okay, he's fine. He's fine. I thought I killed the doggo. Oh my god, I was gonna be so upset just then. Oh my god, that guy, he just straight up walked into the path of the Explorer. Nobody clip that, please. Didn't check left. Alright. Well, to be fair, it wasn't a road, so I don't fault him for that. He just decided to walk as I was going past him, though. This kind of feels like playing Need for Speed. Alright, back to zipline mode. That does consume a lot of biofuel, that's for sure. Oh, bacon. Oh my god. I messed up the bacon, chat. That bacon would have brought me to full health. Need for satisfaction. That's actually pretty good. I might steal that. Right, here we go. Back to our circular road. Not circular, sorry. Our curving road. And now we should finally be able to place our oil extractors. It's time to liberate some oil, guys. Let's do it. There's one. Now, obviously, this needs power. Can't get no satisfactory. Is this satisfactory for you? Having a curving pathway like this? I feel like it's satisfactory. I'll make it even more satisfactory by making it asphalt. Now, one thing I feel that is really silly is that the asphalt only changes the top part. It doesn't change the sides. I don't understand why. I feel like it should change the sides as well, but meh. As long as it works, that's all that matters. Doggo! We got a doggo. No, 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 no. Oh my god, he ran away. The doggo hates me. Can you aim at the sides? Aim at the sides of what? Of this thing? Nope, doesn't do anything. So it's only for the top part. Only for the top. Alright, did I face this the wrong way? I did. No, that's a miner. Okay, so we have 2 extractors in place. We also need to get 4 more. So let's go ahead and check this out. I'm pretty sure the other 2 were over here and 2 were in the cave, right? Wrong, I guess. Where were the other 2? I seem to have forgotten. Were they further down? Ah, probably over there. Yes, there they are. There's 2 over here. And then there's 2 in the cave over there. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna blow some stuff up over here with some of my TNT. Oh, bacon. Alright, that should do. Let's go ahead and eat the bacon. Get the inhalers back. And I'm just going to continue this road along over there. So let's see, how do I do that? Should I do the whole crossway section thing again? Because this is a bit of a steep turn. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it correctly. Let's try. First things first, I need to select my catwalk. Then this needs to be like this. Now, I don't think that's gonna work. Reason being that this is going uphill, so we are going to have to go up using ramps. So that might not be the easiest thing to do. Hang on, can you actually do the ramps with the crossway? Might need to figure that out. I haven't seen anyone build that way, but it might be possible. But for now, let's just stick with what we know. Okay, 2 meter ramps on here. Come on. Right, that should do. Why are these the wrong color? Yeah, never mind. Time for some more Noblisk. God, I love destruction. Okay, am I out of concrete? No. A creature... Dude. These creatures are gonna be the end of me. There we go. That's done it. Oh, it didn't die. Wow, that's one strong beast. There we go. Only took 2 Nobelisks instead of 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this foundation all the way over here. And I'm missing concrete. Probably should have listened to myself and brought some more concrete with me. Why did I not do that? It's gonna take me so long to get back now. It's gonna be really frustrating. Okay, so let's go ahead and place down the oil extractor that we have available here. You can get limestone from the big plant carcasses. Limestone from the big plant carcasses. Do you mean this ones? These ones? That's bauxite. Which carcasses are we talking about? That's leaves and wood. Do you mean these? Okay, how do I mine it? I just hit my microphone. Whoops. How do I mine this thing? It doesn't give me a prompt or anything. Or did they change that? Alright, let's see. Is there any limestone nearby? There has to be a limestone node. There we go. I knew it. I knew there would be. That's nuts. Come on, come on, come on, reach! Ah! There you are. I think it's on top of this hill, isn't it? So you probably got to go round and round. Come on. Ah, there we go. Found it. So I'm going to need a lot of this. I'm going to put down my... There we go. Okay, should I just set up a miner over here just to make more concrete? Because I am getting power from here. So I have a power pole right there. So I could just get a power line, connect it like this. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. You can come back. I'm gonna make a miner Mark II that's missing 2 portable miners. How am I missing 2 portable miners? There's no way. I have 1 in my inventory. Oh, it's saying 1 out of 2. Okay. That's the wrong thing. Why did they have to make an equipment workshop? Why can't you just do everything in the craft bench? Makes it a little bit confusing, I feel. Half of the time you're not even using the thing that you need. I think this can go... Does it really matter where it places? Now, should this be aligned to the world grid or not? That is the question. And the answer to that is I don't have enough concrete to make that choice. Wow, I haven't crafted concrete in a hot minute. Alright, let's try this again. And I think I'm gonna place it down over here. Miner Mark II. Yes, I like that. So that's going to be on the world grid, which means that the rest of my machines can also go on the world grid. As long as I... Oh, this is 120 per minute. That's nice. Let's go ahead and give this some power. 120 means that I can do 3 constructors for this. Where are my constructors? I need to make sure that they are placed well. I need foundations for this. I need more concrete. Alright, while this is going, I'm just gonna go home and get some more concrete. I can't wait anymore. I'm so impatient. Oh, come on. You should have got that. I think the Explorer is not worth it with biofuel. Maybe if I had coal on me, that would be better. I feel biofuel is not worth it. It just burns through it super quick. I feel like this is actually faster. As long as you keep your momentum. And make sure you don't fall. Oh, almost face planted. I did face plant. Thought I'd take damage from that. Home sweet home. Oh look, Bean is doing an acrobatic... he's walking the tightrope kind of thing, except instead of a tightrope it's a railing. Alright, how much inventory space do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna take 4 stacks. That's 2,000 concrete. That should last me for a little while. Oh man. Inventory space is forever a struggle. Yeah, it seems that way. In whichever game you play. I always struggle with inventories in Minecraft. And now it seems the same curse has plagued me in Satisfactory. I'd love an applied energistics in Satisfactory. Welcome in, Decisive. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, I almost had it. If I'd been able to catch that, that would be amazing. Alright, so that is that. Let's get rid of this. Right, so the constructors are going to go on these platforms over here. I am going to replace this pole. It's going to go over here instead. The wire is too long. Wow. Right, so this now has space. Let's get our constructors in place. Yeah, that was rhyming. Okay, now I should do a load balancing system over here because we have exactly 3, so I should be able to do that, right? The only problem is going to be getting the balance for this, correct? So can I do a load balancer like this with an input over here? So something like this. I'm hoping that this works. Now the only problem we might face is that the miner may not have enough clearance for the belt to go over here. It just about fits. It just about fits. You know what? I'm gonna give it. I don't really care about this, to be honest. This is just to make. This is just to make concrete so that we don't have to run back to the base all the time. So I feel like this is fine. That's such a good emote. Okay, so this is going to be making concrete. So is this. And so is this. Now we are taking 120 concrete from in here, so I need to turn this down to 45, which means this is going to be 10? No, that's way too less. How many do I need for this? If I want 40 of these, $13? So that's 39. I don't think I'll be able to do this. Okay, we'll keep it at 39 for now. Or maybe I could overclock it and just have 2. That could work. But that's going to increase the amount of power we use. Not that it matters. We have still over 1,300 megawatts left. But I feel like this works. So that's going to use 39. That's going to use 39. So 40 times 3 is 120. So we're using 117. Eventually this should back up with limestone. So I think everything is working fine. Let's just go ahead and get a industrial storage. I think I'll put it right here. Okay, so this is going to merge in the center. And then I think I can just have another platform. And there's my industrial storage is going to be over here. So let's get a merger. Merger, I said. And that should be it. Alright, industrial storage incoming. Floor is too... What do you mean floor is too steep? That doesn't make any sense. Just say you need more space. That's all you need to say. Alright, so concrete production has started. And I think we're good to leave this. I'm just going to give this a little bit of balance over here, because we don't have any. Alright, other side seems to look good. Let's go down here. Please be deep. Oh, thank you. Right, now one thing I wanted to try out is having some of these beams, some of these pillars, and rotating them a little bit. Is that possible? Okay, I can't rotate them, so never mind. Let's just bring them down. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, that should do. So it looks like it's at least got a little bit of support. So that's going to be my concrete factory for this area for now. Let's get back to the oil extraction. America has waited long enough. Oh, maybe I should get some of these power poles over here. America's tried to invade by now. Yeah, that's probably where the drop pods came from, with the hard drives. They tried to invade and they crashed. Okay, so which direction should this actually be? I just realized I didn't actually take a look. Which direction does this thing... Can I get rid of this? It didn't blow up with the Nobelisk, so I don't know how to get rid of it. So this is facing here, this is facing here. That doesn't seem to be in the best spot, to be honest. Now, if I remember correctly, seeing the recipe for oil turning into fuel, or not fuel, sorry, plastic. It needs only crude oil in a refinery, but doesn't the refinery also need water? Or am I tripping? I'm fairly certain that the refinery needs water. That's the wrong recipe. Nope, I was wrong. It doesn't need water. Okay. In that case, things are a little bit easier. So I just need to figure out where to pipe this stuff, right? So I'm wondering, what if I built over the water, like a giant grid system over here, and then just pumped all of the oil into this area, and then had all of my refineries over there? Because I don't see a lot of land over here where I could build. So I think that would be a good idea. Let's go ahead with that. And this is why we need tons of limestone, tons of concrete. Come on. Right, so this is going to be a start. There's definitely a lot more to do. I need to get some oil from the cave over there as well. So I'm just going to expand this entire thing. So let's go... Wait, I think I should go this way. Look at this. The light just stops out of nowhere. Because of the whole what do you call that thing? Clipping. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. Sure, that's a bit better. Honestly, do I need to do this curve if I'm not going to be doing a curvy road anymore? Seems like a waste of resources, doesn't it? If I'm going to be doing a grid, then I don't think it really makes sense to do this. It was good for like an idea, but I feel like it's a waste of resources. Okay, everything seems to be normal. Okay, what did I do over here? I've definitely messed something up. Why is this a half thing? How have I managed to mess this up? Alright, let's try this again. Oh, I definitely messed this up. Hey Brandon, this is called Satisfactory. I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing, aren't I? Come on, man. Why can't the world grid just be normal for once? Alright. Let's do this again. Never heard of it? It's a pretty good game. Alright, there we go. Now, if I'm going to be facing this way, then this oil extractor needs to be facing the front. So let's go ahead and change this direction. I think that should be correct. Yeah, seems to be. It's a 3D Minecraft. A little bit. Just had a haircut and a shave in town, feel much better now. Nice. Oh, Kara, you are very noticed. That VIP badge says it all. How are you doing, Kara? Thank you so much for the resub. 12 months. That's almost a year. How you been? Yeah, almost. Not quite a year. It's just almost. I feel like I shouldn't be stealing that from Mr. Wiggly, but it's too good not to steal. You're okay tired, about to get breakfast. Anything in particular that you're getting from breakfast? Just a bowl of cereal. Cereal's pretty good. I enjoy some cereal once in a while. Let's go ahead and get some ramps. Rampity ramp. Where are my ramps? Foundations. I need to go for 2-meter ramps. Like this. They need to be asphalt. Then let's continue. And this is why we needed so much concrete. We're back, no worries, Kara. Thank you so much once again for the 12 months. Okay, so that should be good. Let's go ahead and get our oil extractors back. So this is going to go like so. Is that in line? I feel like I can't tell. Is that okay, I think it is in line. This one should also be in line. So those are 2 more extractors. Now this thing is blending with the ground pretty well. Wait, is there another crude oil over here, or is that just this one? Hang on a second. Nope, looks like it's just this one. Okay, I need to get some more of this stuff broken down. Walking home, then taking a boy down. It's a lovely down river. Nice. Okay, can you actually get these broken? Doesn't look like you can. That's a shame. Okay, now I need to make sure that all of these platforms go a little bit up and over these, whatever these things are. I'm not sure what they're called, but I need to go up and over. So let's go a little bit higher up. That does not look like it's going up and over. Probably need to do this. Don't stop walking. That's pretty good, you know. Walking is good for the health. It is extremely good for the health. Oh, looks like I'm out of concrete again. You know what that means. It's time to go get some from my factory. I wonder how much I'll have in there. Maybe a couple of hundred. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was scary. Probably should build an approach from this side so that I don't need to run up every single time. Uh, 500, 600, yeah, sure. That's decent. Come on. What's scary is a giant spider that killed you in one hit. Was it in a cave? I think I might have seen that one. Was it in a cave with a whole lot of slugs? Okay. You walk too much? Ah, you're good. I was outside. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Oh, hey, there's some quartz here. Huh, literally just two little things of quartz. Alright, that should do. So that's as much as we can build, I think, in this area. Let's go ahead and... How did I manage that? Sometimes I amaze myself. Okay, can I build a straight platform now? I hope I can. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have enough, what do you call it? Definitely not going to have enough concrete for this. Lost it. Invalid placement. Is it because of the bauxite? Come on, bauxite. Don't do me like this. Right, time to start heading down. I'm just gonna do another 4-meter ramp, but instead of up, it's gonna be down. Ooh. Wait a second. How did that happen? Did I mess something up? Oh, I think I did. Because this is only 2 meters high, isn't it? Coffee and cereal. Nice. Yeah, I definitely messed this up, didn't I? Okay, instead of doing a ramp down, then I'm just gonna do a straight foundation down. And that should do. Yeah, I think that works. And then we're just gonna pull the pipes down from here and then carry on with that. That should be good enough, I think. Hey, Quinley. How's it going? We're back in some more Satisfactory today. I really don't like that this stuff like sticks out from the concrete. I wish I could remove that. Alright, so that's 4 of the 6 nodes done. Now the remaining 2 nodes, as far as I know, are inside over here. Satisfactory is going pretty well, apart from that minor gripe that I just had. Now I need to get the oil from here and from here. Is there any more oil, or is that it? Nope, I think that's it. So I need to start building my way up over here. And I think rather than building my way up, I'm just gonna get my pipes down there. So I'm gonna just run down this way, making sure that I stick to the world grid. Oh, of course there's gonna be a creature. There we go. Easy and effective. Are you serious? Even the dead creature gets in the way? Yes, Rico. Kaboom. I love the penguins of Madagascar. Okay, I'm missing concrete once again. However, we should be close to this now. So let's see if we have a little bit extra left. Honestly, I'm just gonna start building my power lines like this across the lake, so that I can just run across. Wire is too long. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should do it this way. It's a mess of markings on the compass. Most of them are the hard drive locations. I went and found a few hard drives, so... I've just marked them on the map so that I can eventually... No way I just fumbled that. Come on. Yeah, and there's a few nodes and stuff, like basic information of nodes. There we go. Hey, Wendy? That's the wrong game. Oh, I forgot to disable all the CCI stuff. Whoops. Alright, nobody waste your points, please. It's your own fault if you do. Oh, oh my god, I was wondering why I was able to build so far away. I was building the power pole, I wasn't building the power line. There we go, that's more like it. Oh my god, I'm missing concrete again. Come on, please tell me you have at least 500 concrete. Oh no! I don't know. I'm gonna have to disable those. I knew I was missing something. Okay, we should be fine. You have points to waste. No, you mustn't. You mustn't do it. Now, the Wandering Trader is fine though. That guy, we have accepted that he is cross-dimensional. That one I shall approve. Okay, I can do that. So that's gonna give me a way back to the crude oil from the concrete. All I need to do is just zipline my way across. And hope that I don't fall. Yep, Wandering Trader cannot be escaped. Okay, didn't I put a power line over here? I just constructed power poles without putting the lines together. Good job. Good job, Deadshot. Hey, don't be honking at me.
Oi, Deadshot. Cat wants you to get up and stretch.
Probably not a good idea to do both of those together. Alright. Consume H2O first. Let's go ahead and do that. Thank you. And let's get up and stretch. If you guys have been sitting for a while, please do get up and stretch as well. Give your body some love. Ow. There we go. Recently got up to get yourself some cherry sweets. That sounds sweet. How am I missing encased industrial beams? There's no way. I crafted enough. That is ridiculous. They're very sweet. Nice. Nice one. That was a very good joke. Okay. I think it's time to head back. It's always a fruity joke. It was a sweet joke though. Just got up a moment ago to grab a strawberry Danish out of the fridge for breakfast. It made a joke, but it may not be very tasteful. Nice. Nice one, guys. Did he accidentally construct something that required encased beams? I have no idea. I made 125 beams. Now 6 oil extractors requires 120, and then the explorer requires 5. So I should have only needed to use 125. So I'm not sure because the miners. Oh wait, do the miner Mark IIs? Ah, there we go. I made a miner Mark II, and that thing needs encased industrial beams. I'm using it for the concrete. That's where I used 10 extras. I figured it out, chat. Crisis averted. Oh, come on. That was a pretty good travel with the zipline. Right, now while we're here, we need to get some cables and we also need to get some limestone. Some concrete, I should say. And we need to pet the doggos. Good doggos. For those of you who don't know, my doggos are named Bobo La Lobo and Lobo Babobo. You can call them Bobo and Lobo for short. No, that's no reference. I just really like the way it rolled off my tongue. I think I should put my bauxite ore away. Maybe the limestone and the quartz. Don't think I need that. Let's make a little bit of space in our inventory. Let's put away the DNA. The plasma splitter remains. Yeah, I think that should be plenty of space. We're back. Alright, Kundi. You better be back soon. Usually name your digital pets Frank or Bob. Well, mine is called Bob. He just has a suffix after his name. It's Bob O Lobo. Bob O La Lobo. Oh my god, that lag spike when it autosaves is really quite frustrating. Is there any way to get rid of that lag, or is it just, does it happen to everyone? Yep, I am playing on an SSD. I don't even have a hard drive in this system. I am very zippy indeed. Oh, I missed it. I quite enjoy this way of traversing, because it requires a little bit of skill. Otherwise you just fall off. Pretty easy to miss the spot. Oh, there we go. See, I missed it. But then, to be fair, that's a pretty sharp turn to make. That is a pretty sharp turn. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my god. I forgot to get the encased industrial beams. Oh my god. Alright, no worries, I can craft them. How did I forget? That's literally the reason why I went there. Okay, is that power pole Mark II? Oop. Let's make sure that we have some power poles going over there. I'm actually gonna put this up top over here. And then I can connect this to there. Yeah, that looks good. Then that and that. Now how much power do the oil refineries take? The oil extractors? They take 40 megawatts. Wow. Megawatt? So that's basically 40 times 6 is 240 megawatts that I've been using. That's a lot of power. Megawatt now? Alright, there we go. Now let's just set up the final two. Now the biggest problem is going to be how do I pipe all of this stuff? That's going to be a bit of a problem. Right, so everything is now in place. Now I'm going to need to figure out a way to pipe the stuff like this and go down here. And then we need to run all the way down like this. And then make our way to this area over here. So this is going to be where the pipes come out. It's going to be a little bit difficult, not gonna lie. It's going to be a little bit tough to get it done. Aw, man. I hate when they run away from me. Boom, boom. Everybody say ayo, ayo. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some pipes running. Where are my pipes? Pipes. I still only have access to pipeline Mark 1s, unfortunately. So that is going to have to do for now. Okay, can I not build a noodle pipe? Alright. Oh wow, this is already full. Okay. Good job, pipe. Okay, I feel like I can go straight like this. And that should be good, right? So that is pretty straightforward. And then I'm gonna need to do another one of these. This one is going to be, let's see. Okay, I think I can do it this way. Is that the same length on both sides? It looks like it is. So let's go ahead and do this. Now, can I do... No, that's not right, is it? I want this to be a 90-degree turn, so... Yeah, that's completely the wrong way. Right, this works. And then can I do... Why is that... Why does that not turn 90 degrees, chat? Someone needs to explain that. Explain that. Right, at least that works. Let's go ahead and get rid of the pipeline supports. We don't need those. So that should start piping in all the crude oil. And now we have two of these that need to go... Now, honestly, they need to go down this winding path, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea, because that's going to increase the amount of pipe segments that we have by a lot. So what if I just did... Now, we don't have a vertical pipe conveyor, unfortunately. So what if I just did something that goes straight across, like all the way till out here, maybe. Right? All the way till here. And then I bring it down there with a vertical, horizontal to vertical pipeline, and then continue it along this way. I think that might work. Yeah, I think that might work. I have a feeling it might. Let's see. I'm just gonna put this in horizontal to vertical mode and try to keep it in line. The pipe is too long. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, that's not gonna work. I need to get some what do you call these things? I need to get some foundations in place so that I can actually get it going the right way. Then I can remove the foundations later. Okay. How have I done that? Alright, little bit more. And I think that should do. Maybe one more. Yeah, that's perfect, because that's going to come out to the side of this oil extractor. Alright, so I just need to make sure that these two are on the same length. So let's go ahead and get some pipeline supports. Now, if I remember correctly, they were supposed to be over here and over here, with one support worth of length in between. Right, so now what I need to do is just get the pipelines going all this way. And I guess I can keep it in auto mode for now, because we don't really need the other mode until we go downwards. Okay, so this is the length. How many segments is this? Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 foundations is the length of the pipeline. Okay, good to know. Might be able to calculate that in the future. And now this is going to be where the main magic happens. So this... Oh, that's actually a perfect 90 degrees. Not this one though. This one is going to need to be done manually. Could I stop falling, please? Why do I keep falling? So that I can pick myself back up. I learned that from Batman. Wow. Disrespect. The disrespect for Batman. Can't believe you do such a thing. Could you please be straight? Thank you. There we go. So we have all of our pipes in place. That's a lot more pipes than I would like, but unfortunately we are dealing with some limitations over here right now. So we're just gonna have to do it as it is. Pipeline support, dismantle, dismantle. I need to get back all of my concrete as much as possible. I'm quite happy with this pipe design though. So this is going to do how much? 240 meters cubic meters per minute. So that's well within the 300 that this can support. So that's good. And eventually when we get a pipeline Mark II, we can actually combine these two into one pipe to make it even easier. Alright, now it is time for us to go actually a little bit further. So I'm gonna go 7 blocks because that's the length, that's the limit of this pipe. They come to the stream and the first thing you hear is, could you be straight? I think that's like the perfect timing, Orange. How you doing, dude? Okay. Doing good. How about me? I am doing amazing. I am in love with this game. It is simply amazing. It has its few problems, but you know, which game doesn't? Overall, it's a very satisfactory experience. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's neat. If you have a platform above, it doesn't rain underneath there. That is cool. So what happens if I remove the platform? Immediately. It doesn't even take a single second. Immediately the entire thing became wet. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, now this one is going to be horizontal to vertical and it's going to go all the way down. And I need to make sure that this is perfectly in line. So in order to make it in line, I need to make sure that I can see. Is this going to be in line? I doubt it. Okay, let's try this. Okay, is this going to work? So we have a pipe coming out there that connects to that. That is not right. I think that should be correct. What does it feel wrong though? Why does it feel wrong? The right one is wrong. I think both of them are wrong somehow. Don't even know how that's possible. Is there a way for us to like make sure? Oh, I think there is. It's called stacking pipeline, right? A stack pipeline support. Yeah, see, this is not going in a straight line. Oh, we have come across an issue. So how has that happened? Have I got my pipeline a little bit off center somewhere? Two different grids, it could be, because this grid is not connected to the other one. So it definitely could be. But I don't see why that would make this go slanting. Like, why would it go diagonally? Unless I had a diagonal pipe somewhere over here. Which it doesn't seem like I do. Alright, should I just restart this entire thing? Because I know that my brain will never ever let me live this down. That's so much so much crude oil just gone to waste. Alright, let's do it. I think I'm gonna go for this foundation instead. Actually, why not do 4 meters instead? Oh, no. 4 meters is probably a bad idea. Because we have this on 2 meters and I don't want it to be a little bit of a problem. So let's just go with 4 meters for now. Actually, hang on a second. What if, chat, what if I brought this down? Would that connect? I have a hard time figuring it out. Would this actually go down? It looks like it would, but I can't be certain. So rather than trying to do it that way, I'm just gonna do it the right way. Which is to break down the entire system and do it again. The first things to go have to be these foundations. I need to make sure that the foundations are this way. Hey OMS, How you doing, man? How is it going? Oh god. I am doing fantastic. I feel like the pipelines in this game are the only thing that give me a lot of issues, like with placement, in terms of placement. Otherwise, I have a fairly decent idea of how this game works. But the pipelines have been the biggest problem for me. I just can't figure them out. There's always something or the other that I mess up. I feel like the pipelines are just there to troll me. Right, so I am going to have to get rid of all of this, unfortunately. That's a lot of oil wasted, but meh, it's infinite, so I don't care. It's more the power that's a waste. There we go. So rather than doing this how I did before, this time I'm going to do things a little bit differently. And I'm going to start building my way backwards. So I'm going to get my pipes in place first. And then, once that's complete, I'm going to go ahead and set up the oil extractors. That's a bad platform. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the pipes in place. It's not the pipes that bother you, it's the train tracks that make you bonkers. I haven't even gotten to the trains yet. I'm still working on oil processing, so that's not a good sign, OMS. Alright, I think I should do it this way. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because I want to leave a little bit of gap so that I can in the future I'm gonna have one single pipe running exactly in between, because the pipeline will be upgraded. So for now I'm gonna have these two a little bit to the side, and I think that should work just fine. Now this is going to go like this. Oh my god, are you serious? Alright, pipeline is too long. That's fine. Now this one is going to go 1, 2, 3. And you are perfect. Now this one unfortunately won't be perfect if I do it that way. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you should now be perfect. Alright, so let's continue the pipelines along this way. I figured out the right angles at least, which is nice. The right angles like mess me up when I played this earlier. Because I figured out the conveyor ones pretty easily, but these ones gave me a lot of trouble. Okay, I'm happy with this pipeline. Let's just get the last of it over here. Now this one I'm gonna bring a little bit forward because we have our crude oil over here. So I can bring this all the way till here. And then we can just connect this to the oil extractors, right? That should be good. Let's go ahead and get our materials back because we are stingy that way. And that should do it. Man, that trick has saved me so much time of only being able to select the items that we need. Right, oil extractor, where are you? There you are. Now, should I place this like this? Ooh. Hey, hey. I can just do that. That makes things easier. So I could just like pipe this up, right? It's a little bit of a problem. I think that's fine. That's pretty decent. It's not the best, but for something that is not really on the world grid as such, I think that should be okay. So let's connect these up once again. That should start filling up with oil. And now I should be able to put this like in the right spot. Down we go. Okay, this is the part where you're supposed to pick up you're supposed to zip to the cable. Why did it not connect? I just landed flat on my butt. Almost. Skill issue? Yeah. Now, is that going to be correct or not? Let's find out. Okay, so it looks from first sight, it looks pretty straightforward. Now, I also need to see on the right side like this because I need to make sure that we're not like the pipe isn't going inwards. It looks like it is a little bit, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I need to go a little bit outwards. I think this should fix it. Alright, perfect. I'm happy with that. That's gonna go straight down. Alright. That is finally exactly what I wanted. Okay, so the pipeline is going to join up with this one over here. So that's going to go in the same line. And then we'll get another one coming from here. And they're all going to make their way somewhere over here. Now we do have two more coming in from that direction. So let's get those in place. And I should probably start building a few more platforms over here. There we go. Just a casual 1500 concrete. No big deal. And we have a pretty decent platform. Did we find oil in a hole? We did, indeed. Not just one, we found 6 nodes. Hi, Zulu. Alright, so I need to figure out a place to get the oil going. So I need to check real quick. So what do you do with the oil? You refine it, right? So that needs encased industrial beams. Okay. And how big is this thing? It is pretty massive. Alright. Let's get like 10 of these so that we can place down at least one refinery. And then we'll figure it out from there. Because I need to see exactly how much oil I'm going to be consuming. And based on that, we need to get more refineries. Nope, no exclamation point Zulu for you. Right, so this thing is going to be 1 foundation, 2 foundations, and half. So this is 2.5 foundations big, this refinery, and it extends outside of its. It looks like it's confined within, but it goes out a little bit because of these ladders. So we need to be careful about that. Now, how much do you need? You do 30 cubic meters of crude oil per minute, and you produce 20 plastic. Now, that is only for plastic. We also need rubber. So this is, oh, rubber is also 30 and it produces 20. That's actually pretty awesome. Now we do have a different this, but this is polymer resin, which comes from something else. How do you make polymer resin? So that comes from crude oil as well. Should I be making polymer resin? Because I can. So that's not a problem. I can make it. I have plenty of oil coming in. As far as I remember, it's 240 per minute. No, it's 60 per minute for this one. Oil is nice numbers. Pretty nice. This is 120. That is 60. I need to go and check the other ones. I'm pretty sure these are both going to be either 120 or more. 240, yeah, because these are pure nodes. So 240, 240, that's 480. Plus 120, that's 600. So 660 so far. And then, uh-oh. Okay. Didn't take any damage. Let's go. And this is going to be 120, so that's 780. And this is 240. That's a lot. 780, 980, 1020. So we have 1020 meters cubic meters of crude oil coming in per minute. You keep lagging? Rip. Okay, if we have 1080, then I need to start divvying up the amount of oil that we can process. So I think the first thing we need to do is figure out which ones we need to use for what. All right. So I think this oil one, which we are only generating 60 of, I'm going to keep this one in order for making polymer resin. Okay, so polymer resin is going to go into this one because this makes 130 per minute. So that should be pretty decent. All right. Then we also need to figure out the other recipes. So let's go ahead and check those out. I don't think I need the petroleum coke. I also need to make fuel, right? So 60 crude oil will make fuel. So we might do that. Residual fuel comes from heavy oil residue. So I might need to do that as well. So there's 4 things that I need to do. One is plastic, one is rubber, one is polymer resin, and one is fuel. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 items that we can make. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
May I have your attention, please?
Oh my god. Did we just get raided by Coffee Stain Studios? Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. Oh my god. Holy. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for all the follows, everyone. I can't even keep up with the chat. Thank you. Welcome in, raiders. We are playing Satisfactory, as you can see, and we have just got access to oil, and we're trying to figure out how to use the oil. Oh my god, oh my god, there's so many follows. There's so many follows. Welcome in, everyone. Someone said there was a new kid on the block who needed a little help. That is true indeed. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god. How many people was that? I'm playing a great game, by the way. I am playing one of the best games in the world. I've been so addicted to this game, and I've over 1,000. Oh my god.
May I have your attention, please?
Welcome in, everyone. I'm so sorry that I can't keep up with your names. I'm so sorry. There's so many people. Oh my god, we come from the Satisfactory developer stream. Yes, indeed. I actually followed the stream. I actually followed Coffee Stain Studios just a few days ago. I have been playing this game for less than 2 weeks and I have currently got 89 hours, almost 90 hours into this game. Almost 90 hours. That's how much I love this game. I'm pretty sure my bot is broken at this point with the amount of follows. I think I'm gonna have to mute that for a little while. Oh my god, thank you so much everyone. Welcome to the addiction that is this game. Alright, I'm gonna have to show you guys what I've been doing in this playthrough. This is my first playthrough. 2.5 hours in and I started oil. No, 90 hours in. Where's my accent from? I'm from India. I am a streamer from India. So welcome in everyone. So we have just started oil production today. And until today I was focused more on coal power and setting up like quartz and stuff. What happens when we reach the sub goal? Honestly, nothing. The sub goal is just there as like if someone wants to help with the subs. Hello India, greetings from Austria and the rest of the world. Welcome in raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Coffee Stain Studios. I am humbled. Thank you so much. Michael, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Uh-oh. Come on. I can't believe I goofed that up in front of so many people. A raid happened when you were gone. Coffee Stain Studios raided us, Quinley. The developers of Satisfactory have just raided us. I can't believe this. my hands are shaking right now. Oh my god. That is amazing. This is one of the best moments of my life. Honestly, one of the best moments of my life. Oh, by the way, where are my manners? I was so shaken up by the raid, I completely forgot my manners. My name is Deadshot and I normally play modded Minecraft, but I've recently started playing Satisfactory and I have just fallen in love with it. So, welcome in everyone. If you like modded Minecraft, this is also one of the best places you can be because I adore modded Minecraft as well. Okay, so this is basically where we start, right? In the grassy plains. This is my first playthrough, so I decided to start over here. Oh, come on, Zulu, I'm trying to explain stuff. So this is basically our first coal setup. So we get the coal from up top on that mountain and we have 8 generators. This is just a little bit of concrete production that I'm sinking directly in the time sink. And this is my starting area. So all this iron is being used to generate iron plates and iron rods. Then this node over here is for generating limestone. I've tried to keep the stuff as neat as I could. I know that a lot of people fall into the trap of spaghetti early on in Satisfactory playthroughs, and I've tried not to do that. So I've spent an extremely long amount of time trying to make sure that all my layouts are a decent layout, I guess is what I was supposed to say over there. This is my screw factory. I like to call it my screw factory. Spaghetti is not a trap, it's an art. I guess I have a lot to learn then, Michael. This is much nicer than your first playthrough. Thank you, I really appreciate that. The way you do that foundation is so perfect. Try really hard and long and still make spaghetti. So this is my screw factory. I'm really proud of this one. So it's making, I think, 1,000 screws per minute. And I think I spent the most time setting this up because I've rebuilt this factory 3 times. I began with the original recipes, which was iron ore to ingots, ingots to rods, and rods to screws. And then eventually I unlocked the screw recipe with iron ingots. And so I've cut down my number of constructors, which used to be over here. And this is making screw directly. Yeah, I get really angry when I don't have 90-degree angles. That's true. That is actually true. All of my screws go in here where they go either to my assemblers or they go to the awesome sink. So we're getting a decent amount of coupons from there. This is over here. There's other degrees than 90. Honestly, I haven't found any so far. 90 degrees, best degrees. I have 400 viewers. Yeah, we got raided by Coffee Stain Studios. This is my copper setup. So basically all the stuff that you need to make from copper. So we have copper wires, we have cables, we have copper sheets. All of this is being prepared down. This used to be an open area, by the way. But recently I started setting up some more stuff in here on top. So that's why I had to cover this up. These are my assemblers that are crafting all the stuff for the space elevators. And then also like motors and modular frames and all of that sort of stuff. Versatile frameworks. And then I have steel coming in from here. So let's go take a look at the steel. You have all the angles in your factory. Alright, this is my steel production right here. Oh boy, I messed up. Oh, saved it. Saved it. Alright, so this is my steel factory. Basically, I have 2 iron ore nodes going in over there. I also have a alternate recipe for steel. So it's iron ingots with coal. So I have smelters over there. I have foundries that's making the steel. And then I have 6 constructors making steel pipes. And I have 3 constructors making steel beams. And they all go into these industrial storage containers. I made the German move and just covered it with concrete. Hey man, it's been a pretty decent solution for me. Bear in mind you can rotate the foundations 5 degrees at a time to make almost a circle. Yes, I have experimented with that, but I'm pretty new to the game, so I do need to learn quite a bit more. So yeah, this is my steel production. I also just today set up my encased industrial beam production over here. So let's go ahead and get a few of them. This is the first time playthrough. You feel like you don't deserve to play the game. No. There's no right or wrong way to play the game. I feel that there's no right or wrong way to play. You just play the way you want to. Personally for me, I really love like straight lines and neat looking processing, which is why I spend a way more time doing that than other people might do. But that's just me. I just found a blue power slug while I was talking. Let's head off to our other coal generator. So I have my 4 coal nodes in that direction over there. I think everyone knows where that is situated. It's like where the big lake is. So I have plenty of coal over there, and I've set up 32 coal generators, which is providing us with 2,400 megawatts of power. Your mind doesn't know how to. Fair enough. I try my best. That's all I have to do. You do good looking factories when you unlock Mark IV belts. Mark IV belts is something that I need to work on. That's true. Just make a mess and make a building routed out of sight, out of mind. Hey, if it works for you, it's all good. Now, the one thing that I don't really know how to do well is set up hypertubes. So my first hypertube attempt did not go well. I'm basically clipping through the floor all over the place. But I will set this up correctly as well. This one was one that I had a lot of trouble with and I just gave up. I was like, I will fix it in the future. I don't know when the future is going to be, but it's going to be in the future. Deadshot has watched some other people play this and he plays a ton of tech mods in Minecraft. Yeah, I've watched Direwolf20 play this, but honestly, he is as much of a spaghetti mess as you can be. So I don't think I can say I've picked up any inspiration from him. I just loved watching the game from him. Also, guys, I cannot say thank you enough for all the follows that have come in. I know that I haven't been able to keep up with them. Honestly, it's really difficult to keep up with so many people. But really, really thank you so much for all the follows. I didn't learn to build pretty from Direwolf. That's for sure. That is for sure. This is my coal generator setup that I have. I spent a lot of time making this work because honestly, pipes are a nightmare for me. I have not been able to figure out pipes very well. So this is the best I could come up with. You don't like it when streamers call out your follow anyway. Alright, thank you so much then. I'm not going to call it out. But honestly, there's way too many follows. I wouldn't be able to, like, I would spend, I guess, like 20 minutes just calling them out. And I think that would be unnecessary. You all know that you've done a wonderful deed for a small streamer like me. Thank you so much. I feel like this is one of my proudest moments, like setting all of this up and having it look decent. I won't say it looks beautiful, but it looks decent. And I think that's pretty good for my first playthrough. Eventually, I will get better at this game and start building like proper factories and stuff. But for now, yes, this is my first playthrough in Satisfactory. I was I haven't shown this on stream yet. I was experimenting with these curved, what do you call these things? The curved foundations. I think I made this look pretty decent. I'm quite happy with this design. Your power system went offline. Okay, I think I missed something over there. Hypertubes are tricky, that's true. Yes. 100%. Oh! Okay, I messed that up. Oh, thank you so much for the bits. 46 bits. You frequently struggle with pipes and you have over 1,100 hours in the game. Yeah, I don't know where I would be without chat to help me, to be honest. Thank you, Game Kid. Chat has been a wonderful, wonderful help for me. Alright, I'm gonna go for my quick wire setup. Come on. Oh, managed to catch that. Place 2, 1/3. Which direction do I need to go? I think I have to go this way. I haven't been in this area for a while. This is where my quick wire setup is. I basically set it up once and I've not needed it again since. I feel like it's true though. I've seen so many people play Satisfactory at this point, but I feel like the zipline is really underutilized. Deadorius, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Welcome in, welcome in. So this is my quick wire setup. It's pretty simple. I just have a manifold setup that is going into all of the smelters, and then the Caterium ingots, they just go into constructors all over the place. I have, I think, 8 constructors that make quick wire. Or do I have 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I have 10 of them. And then they go into this massive, I like to say massive, but I know it's not. Into this array of industrial storage units. Quick wire ingots. That's because you have to do the wire switching. You like to chill in your trains. I do need to unlock trains, but it's gonna be a while before I can do that. Even change the color, that's already more than you do. I think I like this like white and black color scheme that I have going on. It looks a little futuristic in my eyes. So we have, oh, we already have 10 more coupons. I've pretty much unlocked most of the stuff in the awesome shop, so I haven't been using those too much. But this is one more setup that I'm pretty happy with. And I think that's about it. That's about it for all I've built in the game so far. So I think it's time to go back to the oil setup and try to get my head around those pipes once again. Overflows to sinking. Yes! I wanted to make sure that I don't waste any of my time on like good stuff that is just going to be sitting there because... Oh, okay. Just because we didn't set it up. So I have all the good stuff sinking. We don't have time in a bottle. Yeah, I wish I had time in a bottle. That's a Minecraft mod which allows you to tick accelerate everything. Okay. And I messed up. Come on. Oh, I can't reach. Just did a good 40 minutes GTNH stream. Nice. Where have you gotten to in GTNH? Right, I've completely forgotten. Where was my... oh, that was a big lag spike. Where's my oil setup? It is over here. So I need to be heading towards the east. Okay. You're nearing UHV. UHV. Oh, okay, so you have a few tiers to go after that. Yeah, I've heard that the autosave always lags the game a little bit. Is that true for every single person? Or is that just like some people facing the issue? Because I have the game running on an SSD, so it shouldn't be a problem with that. It freezes the game. You can highlight markers on the map. Yeah, I think that's true. How do I highlight this? Oh, okay. Wait for it if you have a lot of builds. Oh, is that going to be even worse? Ah, there we go. Highlight. So does that show like in the game or something? Or is it just highlighted on the top compass? You always run it in dedicated server mode so you don't get the lag. It's an issue when saving in most physics-based games. To solve it, just make it autosave less often. Yeah, I've set the autosave to 10 minutes. So I think at 10 minutes it should be a little bit less frequent. I think it used to be at 5 minutes. It'll show a marker in game when you get in range. Okay, so I think we still have a little ways to go before we can see the marker. You got yours at 1 per hour. Honestly, I might increase mine to 30 minutes. The reason do you have many crashes? No. I think I'll set it to 30 minutes. Oh boy, almost fell over there. It still freezes on dedicated servers too? Okay, I might need to, as I increase production of machines and stuff, I might need to send the autosave to be less frequent. $30 minutes seems like a decent amount, right? I should think so. I still can't get over the fact that Coffee Stain Studios rated. I'm just smiling from year to year. I wish you guys could see. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fighting. Not a big fan of fighting in any game. So I have set it to passive mode. Passive mode is best mode. There you go. I knew someone would agree with me. Thank you so much, Thrill. Okay, so Chad, how much did we discuss? How much cubic meters of oil were we getting? Was it 1080? So give or take, saving X minutes to waiting for saves to finish. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. From this location, yes, 1080, right? So, I need to figure out like the best amount of resources that I can get from this. So I was thinking of getting polymer resin, right? So 60 per minute of crude oil gives me polymer resin. So I was thinking of putting one refinery over here, and that is going to be specifically dedicated to this one. So this is doing 60 cubic meters. So 60 oil will give me 130 polymer. Is that a good idea? You have passive mode too, but you earned it by multiple playthroughs at war with nature. 3 pures, 2 normal, and 1 impure. Gonna head out. No worries, Squindly. Thank you for dropping in. Hope you have a good day at work. Should be a little more than that. 3 pures, 2 normals, 1 impure. Let's actually take a look once again. So we have 60 over here. This was 120, I think. Yes, so that's a total of 180 so far. This should be 120, so that's 240. No, wait. Oh my god, 300. Yeah, that's 300. 300 and 240, so that's 540. There's one across the lake. I think I'll get started with these 6 for now. I'm max, but yeah, I'm still on tier 2. I'm still on tier 2 miners. So that was 540, 580, 780. And this is a pure one as well. So 780, 790, 800, 820, 1020. Wait, is that correct? That's saying 10, 120. 240 times 3, 120 times 2, and 60. 240 times 3, that's 720, plus 240, that's 960. Yeah, that's 1020. Okay, so I got it wrong the first time. So is my goal here max power or balanced with other items? I want to get the items because I have a pretty decent amount of power early on from coal. So my goal over here is not just to get fuel for power, but it's also to get some items. 120 is my current max. From here is a wee bit higher. Max from here is a wee bit higher. So once I get the tier 3 miners, it should be a little bit, or the tier, wait, oil extractors. Is there more like oil extractors in this game? Or is this it? On a dedicated server, the server saves, but it can happen that you're not noticing it when it saves. The thing is, if you're moving forward and the game saves, it sends you back. Oh, so it's a little bit of rubber banding. Rubber banding. Okay, okay. No better oil. You just overclock the extractors. Oh, okay, okay. So for now, I can say theoretically my max is 1020. Gauge what items you want because each gives a different HOR outputs for fuel after. Heavy oil residue, right. I still have to get acquainted with the abbreviations. Heavy oil residue is HOR, got it. Alright, perfect. So I think that what I'm going to go for is one of these is going to make the heavy polymer, the polymer resin and 2 cubic meters of heavy oil residue. And then I need to look at the other ones. So plastic, I think I need to get a decent amount of plastic, right? Because I'm pretty certain this is going to be used for many things in the future. So I'm thinking, what if I do 360 of these for plastic, 360 crude oil. Don't do the polymer one. Is it not worth it? If you scan for oil and then look at map, you can see the purity of the wells on the map. Plastic is more useful than rubber. Okay. Use a fair bit of plastic, never use the polymer for anything. I was thinking of just having one of these for the polymer just in case I needed it for the future. And if it turns out that I don't need it, I can just sink it, right? You will get plenty of polymer as a waste. Oh, okay. If I'm getting it as a waste product, then it's fine. Then it should be fine. So what do you get it as a byproduct of? Is it fuel? Yes, it is fuel. So you get polymer resin as a byproduct of fuel. Okay. So then in that case, I don't need to do the polymer resin. So there's only 3 things we need to do, which is plastic, rubber, and fuel. Plastic is more needed in the future. Late game, rubber could be more usable when producing electronic stuff. Alright, so in that case, I think here's what we do. We have 3 pure nodes, right? So 240, 240 over there. You still have some alt recipes to find. Okay. Polymer can make other things, but rubber and plastic are best here. So what I might be able to do is use this area just for plastic and rubber. And then if I need polymer resin and something else in the future, I do have another crude oil set up here and one over here. So we might be able to expand it that direction. So, oh, there we go. There's the marker that we were talking about. I think I should get rid of this highlight now. So stop highlighting. Thank you. I'm a bit slow on the hard drive front. Yeah, that's true. I haven't explored the world enough. That's for sure. Pure oil wells will top out at 600 cubic meters per minute each. 600 because that's the max amount that the extractor can do, right? 600 is the max rate. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. 240, 241, that's 480 plus 120, that's 600 and 660. So I'm going to do 660 cubic meters worth of plastic. Would that be a good idea? Or maybe 240, 240, 480 and 60. 540. What type of pipes? I still have Mark 1 pipes. I haven't got Mark 2 yet. Because I need plastic to be unlocked before I do that. There's an oil that makes the polymer best to get from heavy oil residue. Then you can use polymer to make plastic and rubber. Ooh, that's pretty neat. Once you have the jetpack, he also recommends setting up a hypertube cannon. I have heard of the hypertube cannon. I have a jetpack. Unfortunately, I don't have the fuel for it. I actually found the jetpack on a hog. I was exploring the world and I found a hog with a jetpack on it. And I killed the guy and got the jetpack. There's a heavy oil recipe that I'm missing that changes the entire rig, similar with what happens when I get cast screws. Okay. Until I get that though, unfortunately, I have to go with the old recipes, right? So this is 240. So we have 360 over here. So 360 equals how many refineries? The hog with the jetpack is super rare. Yeah, I found it randomly in the world. That was amazing. Like when I have a screenshot of it, I think in my Discord. Keep it simple and make a small array. Okay. So we are going to be doing the rubber recipe first. So that's going to take 30 per minute. So 360 divided by 30 is 12, right? So I need 12 refineries if I want to do this. So what I'm going to do is get my oil coming in from there. And I'm going to set up 6 refineries on this side and 6 refineries on this side. There's always one jetpack hog in the world. Is there only one? Are you telling me I found the only jetpack hog in the world? That actually makes me feel really special. 240. That needs to be divided. You got an AFK for a bit, you'll be back. Oh, no worries. I'll be on for about 30 minutes more. Because unfortunately, I do need to go to bed and get up for work tomorrow. Use the N search bar calculator all the time. Okay, so if I need to do this, so I can get 4 refineries from this, and then I can get 8 refineries from this. So I'll probably need to set it up that way. What if I just put the refineries over here? Would that work? After you kill it, another one becomes a jetpack hog. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a always running system. Alright, I'm just doing this for temporary purposes. I'm just trying to see if this would work. Honestly, not sure it will, but... I mean, that could work. Now, obviously, I would need to put a junction over here, so this might need to go a little bit behind. But if I could do the 4 refineries over here, then that saves me a little bit of space on there. You got a massive headache, so you're walking home from the river. I hope your headache gets fixed soon, Brandon. That doesn't sound good. Okay, I might be able to do this. Let's just see. If I put the refineries, I'm missing motors. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go back home, aren't I? Let's see, how many things do I need for the refineries? But at the time you got fuel, you can also easily build the jetpack, so the jetpack hog is kind of troll. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, so let's set this up, and I need to see how many refineries I need exactly. So we need 12 for this setup. Don't forget to tag the recipe. Yeah, I just need to figure out like exactly how many refineries I need. So 120 and 60, 180 and 480. Okay, I can't math. So that's 660. That is 22. So I need a total of 22 plus 12. That's 34 refineries. Don't forget to account for waste products. I think for now, I might just put the waste products in like a buffer and then figure it out from there. So for now, I'm just going to do 34 refineries. So how many? 340 motors. That's going to be a while. I think I have the production started for that though. So maybe I can do that. Alright, let's go back home. Now I do have the Explorer, but it takes a lot of biofuel. So I've not been using it so much. Oh, come on, Bean. Always getting in my way. It won't get any easier. It's gone cold as well. Oh, the calculator supports brackets. That's amazing. I can do all my calculation in there then. Okay, this clipping one needs to stop. Like I need to get rid of this. I need to make sure it doesn't clip. Alright, I'm gonna put this over here. That way we're not gonna clip. How many hours so far? 90. I'm 90 hours in and I'm barely getting started. Oh boy. Hey. This part is a little bit scary. Use it when you go on hard drive hunts. The Explorer. I might actually use that in the future. Should switch this to a hypertube. Yeah, eventually I do plan to do that. I need to just learn. I might do a hypertube cannon for that. So I haven't decided just yet. Okay, so what was I missing? I was missing motors, right? 340 motors. So let's go ahead and get 350. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 350. Let's get some more encased industrial beams. Yeah, I do know about the cannon. Like, ever since I unlocked Hypertube, chat has been trying to get me to make a cannon. I feel like they're kind of trolling me because I'm not sure how you exactly build it. So I feel like I'm gonna launch myself out of the world or something. I'm gonna be safe about it. Alright, so I need how many of these? Okay, that should be enough. Now we need a lot of steel pipes. And I might actually run out of space over here. You sent me a video. I did see the video. It's been a while since I saw it though. Alright, I'm gonna need a bit more space. I need a little bit more space. How do? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to put it in the Explorer. Alright, quick question, because there's a ton of people over here who have played Satisfactory for a long time. Your first Hypertube face planted you into the ground at the other end. Nice. Okay, quick question about the Explorer. If I use coal instead of biofuel in the Explorer, is it much more efficient? You have 2 things of ore. Also, I have a blue power slug. I should probably get rid of that. It will last longer? Okay. So I might replace my biofuel with coal. Okay, where is my power shard? There you go. That's given us 1 extra slot. Turbo fuel is best. Oh, this is biofuel, yes. Do I have anything else that can be removed? I guess I could get rid of this for now. I have the inhalers. So I'm gonna put that in my home chest for now. Okay, each type of fuel burns at different rates. So is there like a chart or something that I can refer to for future reference? You can use plutonium fuel in the Explorer and each one lasts for over 7 hours. Wow. Holy. 7 hours? Yeah, that's a little bit crazy. Is that gonna be enough space? I'm still missing a lot of copper sheets. So that's 4 slots of copper sheets. So for now, I think I might dump a little bit of these reinforced metal plates or iron plates. And maybe I'll dump... Oh wait, I can dump this into the actual storage. I'll get 179. Solid biofuel lasts longer than coal. Wait, does it? Links will actually be deleted by Twitch, unfortunately. But you can whisper it to me if you want. Harris, you can whisper it to me. Alright, I'm going to need a confirmation on this. Should I go for coal or should I just use biofuel? Because I think Quinn said that solid biofuel lasts longer. Google the wiki. Alright, let me go ahead and Google the wiki. Okay, HS Gaming is saying coal. Go coal. Alright, I'm seeing multiple people with coal. Coal nicer because no crafting. Well, I do have a lot of biofuel left. And right now for me, the question is, what is more efficient for the Explorer? Waste the biofuel? Okay, I'm gonna waste the biofuel. I'll get a few stacks of these. Now, another question I have about the Explorer is, if I put biofuel into the inventory, is it going to automatically restock? So if I have an Explorer and I automatically like stock this, is it going to keep itself stocked? Use the biofuel now as you automated Noblest, so no need for chainsaw. Right, that makes sense. No auto restock? Okay. Okay. In that case, then, it's fine. Harris, yep, I see the whisper. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put the main stuff that I need in here for the refineries. Right. I need how many of these? I think 700 something. 680. I'm gonna get 800. Then the remaining stuff can go back into my inventory. Always carry extra fuel. Yeah, that's a good idea. Steel pipes. I have 940 out of 1020. So let's go ahead and get some more of those. Oh, I love these jump pads. Jump pads are amazing. There's so many cool ways to traverse in this game. Oh, I missed it! I completely missed that. Jelly is fun too. I have to still try out the jelly. You don't understand this game? It's just a game about automation. Basically, you just build factories and automate items. There's not much to it. It can get a bit complex with the math, but apart from that, it's a pretty good game. It's a pretty solid game. There's ton of cool ways to traverse, but once you go Hypertube Cannon, you never go back. Yeah, I've seen, I think it was King Zulu who sent me a video on that. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Right, I think I have all the items that I need, right? I'm just going to make sure, double check. So we have all the encased beams. We have all the steel pipes. We have all the motors. And that's not it. What else are we missing? Copper sheets. Yeah, we have all the copper sheets. Alright. The law is that I'm an explorer sent to a world. Yeah, I do know that. I'm gonna have to go off-road for this one because I haven't built any pathways. So this is going to be a little bit of a roundabout journey, I guess. Always build +1 station at each factory name park to park your personal train to auto move yourself anywhere. I'm getting some really good tips today. That's awesome. Oh, okay, be careful. Is there a way to... Okay, there is a way to change the camera. Is there a way to make it a little bit closer to us? I don't think so. With the combined knowledge of all the Satisfactory hardcore fans in chat right now. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm pretty certain that the dev streaming the game is going to have a lot of the hardcore fans in. Should build a highway? We should. We definitely should. I think the only problem with building one is going to be that I probably don't have enough concrete to build a highway all the way till the crude oil. Might need to wait a little while. Vehicle camera distances are static. Okay. I might need to build like a proper pathway over here though, because this area is pretty bad when it comes to traversal. Oh boy, don't turn over. I still need to make gas masks, by the way. That comes after plastic, so that's going to be high on my priority list. As soon as I get plastic and rubber done, gas masks are going to be next. I have to do the milestone for that though. Do you play mostly tech mods in Minecraft? I do play my magic mods as well, but I really prefer tech mods. So if there's a mod pack that focuses more on tech, I'm more likely to play that. But I have done magic mods. Right. Satisfactory fits perfectly. Yep, pretty much. Right, how do I now have space when I didn't before? Oh, Quinn, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Thank you, thank you. Are the alerts over? Might need to unmute them. There were so many follows. I think I got over 100 follows, or almost 100 follows. That's incredible. Hi, Matt Pre. Is it Matt Pre or is it Matt Bry? I'm gonna put this to the side. All right, Rin, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and build some refineries. I think the first ones I want to do over here. So let's see if we can place them, all 4 of them over here. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, we can. That's awesome. So, can I just... I'm going to need some pipe junctions for this, right? If I need to place this... And let's get the pipes in place first. So, if I have a pipe going straight like this, all the way till here, it's not going to go straight. So I could do something like this. Get a 90-degree bend in, so that's gonna start sending it over here. I've not selected the recipe on purpose, although it doesn't make any difference. So which one should I do over here? Should I do rubber? Closing time, off to school, and I'm still live. I'll be live for a few more minutes. So we're doing 120. I think I'll do rubber over here, and I'll do it over here as well, and then plastic can be the rest of them. So let's select rubber. I'm gonna copy the settings and paste them. Yes, I will make more plastic. So these 2 nodes are going to be for rubber, and those 4 nodes over there, I'll do plastic. Right, so we have one of these in place. Let's go ahead and get some junctions. Now, is this going to fit? I hope it is. Alright, I think that's pretty clean. That's a pretty clean setup. Trains also transmit power over rails, so stations can source power to all factories. I think I saw Total Eclipse doing a YouTube video yesterday, and he shared one of those tips. I think it was like a 30 tips to build in Satisfactory or something like that, and that was one of the tips, that trains can transmit power. Oh, there was the lag spike again. Okay, can I change the autosave right now? Autosave duration. I'm gonna do this on 30 minutes. Okay, let's get back to the game. And I think now I need to start giving this power. Now this is going to consume a lot of power compared to my constructors and stuff. And I also just realized that I don't really have a lot of place over here. Maybe I'll get stuff going up. Or to the side like that. Okay, it's fine. Now I need to connect these up to power. Before I do that, let me just check how much power I have. Come on. Upsy daisy. Okay, I got plenty of power. I have like 1145.4. That should be plenty. So let's go ahead and get another one of these. Not those. Another one of these. And where should I put this? I guess I can just put it on top. I'm gonna upgrade this to a tier 2. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another recommendation is to set up some batteries. That would be to prevent my thing from running out, right? My system, if in case I overextend my power limit. So just planning a railway station with as few junctions as possible at once. Okay, will do. Buffer for power. Alright, so this is doing oh, that's actually pretty fast. We're getting plenty of rubber in. Now we're also getting heavy residue, so that's gonna have to go somewhere. What can you do with the heavy residue again? You can refine it, right? Into fuel. Let me just go ahead and check this real quick. Refinery. Okay, can I get rid of this now? I don't need that. Can then react to any power problems before the power actually goes down. Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. HOR does everything with the right recipes. Okay, so I can just turn the thing into fuel. I have this alternate recipe for fuel, which is just heavy oil residue into fuel. Should I just use this one? Because how much am I generating in the 4 refineries over here? I do have parachutes, yes. I haven't got any yet, but I do have them. So we're getting 20 per minute, so that's a total of 80. So this is doing 60. Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. I don't think I have blenders yet. Nope. No blenders. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this recipe, and maybe I can underclock this and make an extra refinery for this, for the heavy oil residue. So that might work. So if we have 80 of these, then I could do 2 refineries. Residual fuel is a good choice. You'll only need polymer to make fabric for gas masks and hazmat filters, and that'll be pretty low volume. Okay, perfect, perfect. Enjoy the game. Almost midnight here, so need to go. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I'm pretty much tapped out as well. I will probably come back to this game tomorrow at the same time, because it is getting about that time where I need to go to bed. But I need to get up early for work. So I think 3.5 hours is normally what I do for streaming. Fuel until you get diluted fuel unless you want polymers. Yeah, I think I'll go for fuel. So this is going to be... Oh, this is stopped. So you can only get like 50 of these. Okay. So all of these are going to go into 2 refineries, which are going to make residual fuel. So let me just actually set that up before I leave for the day. I think I'm just going to put this over here. If I could connect that, that would be nice. Should I do buffers for this, for the fuel? Buffers. Where do you get buffers from? Fluid buffers. Can contain up to 400 cubic meters of fluid as an input and output for pipes. be sure you use more of the heavy oil residue than you make. Okay, okay. It'll clog up the outputs. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, for now then, maybe I can put the thing as a residue. Right, I need to make sure that this goes in the right spot. I'm gonna put one over here. And I'll put one over here. And then I'll merge these together and then have these output to refineries. Would that work? I think that should work, right? I don't see a reason why not. So let's get one of these. Then I just need a junction in between. And then a pipe can go like this. And that should be my heavy oil residue going into the fluid buffer. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. So let's get one of the... How did I manage to mess this up so bad? Alright, let's try this again. Fluid buffer needs to go... I wish I could see the green line on the other side. I think that's correct. Come on. Right to the middle. And... Oh, that's wrong. I need to go this way just to make sure that it lines up correctly. Alright, I think that's... Oh, did I mess this up? I may have messed it up a little bit. Just one more thing before you go to bed. No, I definitely have to go. Definitely. Alright, so that's gonna wrap us up for today. This was an amazing stream. Thanks to all of you wonderful, wonderful people coming in with the raid. And so many of you stuck around. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Coffee Stain Studios. I misconnected the pipe. Yeah, I think I did. That needs to be a little bit further this way, right? Is this empty? No, it's not. Right. Anyway, we'll keep that as it is for now. So, thank you all for being here. I need to find someone to raid, actually. Hang on. Let's go take a look at... let's go send the love to someone else in Satisfactory. It doesn't go in the factory. Okay, I'll fix this later. I'll fix this later. I am going to need to raid real quick. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for all the follows coming in. I still can't believe it's happened. Getting a raid from Coffee Stain Studios. I'm going to quickly take a look at who else is playing Satisfactory. We are going to share the love with them because it's only right to do it that way. So let's take a look. I'm just going to look for someone who's an English streamer. So, oh, there's Professor Deadshot, an English streamer. I see the Only Bear Shark is playing. If anyone has any recommendations, please drop them in chat. I think we'll go with Satisfactory today, Origin, because, you know, we got a big raid from Satisfactory, so we should probably just send them over to a game that they enjoy. Okay, I see someone who has one viewer. Should we go for them? Bear Shark? Okay, let's go for the Only Bear Shark then. Let's go ahead and send some love over there. Right, the raid has been created. Good luck, hope you enjoy continuing this game still in early access. I definitely will. I definitely will. No doubts about that. For those of you who are not subscribed, you can copy the first raid message. Those of you who are subscribed, you can copy the second one. There's no compulsion to copy it. Just feel free to do so if you want to. And we're going to be raiding the Only Bear Shark who is playing Satisfactory right now. I will be back tomorrow and it will probably be Satisfactory again because I have not found a Minecraft mod pack to start after Techopolis 2. So we will continue on with the oil processing. So until tomorrow, thank you for being here. Stay safe Have an excellent time zone and hope to see you all tomorrow. It'll be 3.5 hours before whatever this time is for you now. Bye everyone. Have a wonderful time zone.